This tutorial is demonstrating how to modify a variable inside of the draw loop and basically create motion or change shape, position, things like that. So we created a whole bunch of variables up at the top here for uh, background color, for X position, Y position, the width, and then setup is familiar territory at this point. The background uses all the variables. The fill is fixed, there's no stroke, and then we're drawing an ellipse that's X position, Y position, wide, wide. And then here, we're increasing the value of wide every time we loop through. So every time we loop through, we take wide and reset it to wide plus 1. So it increments up 1. In here, we're just printing it just to watch it happen. So if we play this, all right, you can see it's slowly growing, and it's a linear progression, and it will just keep growing and growing and growing and growing. And if we let this run, you can see the numbers. We're well past 500 now. We're to 1,000, so it's twice as big as the canvas, and it'll just increment up forever if I let it run. And eventually the number will get too large and it will break the program. Because we didn't we specified this as a float, not as a long. If you remember back to the discussion of the variable types. So, something else to note, you can also, if you set it to a bigger number, it'll get bigger faster. You can add a random number, so you can say like random 10. And what this will do is it'll grow it by a random value between 0 and 10, so it'll sort of be a jerky growth. Oh, not that jerky. Maybe try random 5. So you can see it's halting a little bit as it goes. You could also multiply it. So we'll multiply it by 1.01. And when we run it now, it's going to start slow, but it's going to accelerate. So there you go. So you can do a lot of different mathematical operations for a lot of different outcomes, but this is the basic way to sort of manipulate a variable inside of the draw loop.